Hi friends, this is Sarah from Crafting and Relaxing. Welcome. Thank you so very much for joining me. Today I'm going to share a haul from Scrap PDX and I'll tell you what that is. And at the end of the video, I'm going to tell you more about other videos this week. I don't know what order exactly they're going to come out in. I would guess this one's going to roll out first because a haul is quicker to get edited and uploaded than the giant project that I'm working on. So let's go through this. My friend Andrea and I went shopping, and we went for a whole other reason in different videos, but we went to Scrap PDX. Scrap PDX is a creative reuse store in Portland, Oregon. It is a hoot. There is no way to describe a giant garage sale thrift store of craft supplies. That's really the kind of store that I'm talking about. If you haven't found one near you, you're not looking hard enough. There might not be one within 30 minutes, but I bet there's one within an hour. The more I look at different areas, the more I find them. I can try and help you find one in your area if you don't know. Scrap PDX takes paper crafter stuff, like commercial products, scraps. They have scraps of leather and fabric, and sometimes they have doll parts. I mean, everything. It's very chaotic. There are smaller ones, like there's an adorable little one in Spokane, Washington. And then there's Scrap KC, which is not affiliated, just coincidental, same name. Very boutique-y. It's a little different. Scrap PDX is kind of a mess, but it is a fun mess. Let me show you what I picked up there. I try to wander through miscellaneous areas, paper crafting areas, the sewing area, postage stamps. I can't help it, you guys. I don't know what's wrong with me. Maps, didn't probably need them. So let me just show you the fun things that I picked up. It has been rearranged so much since the last time that I was there that I was overwhelmed. After a little over an hour, I was shopped out. I'm sure there was more good stuff in there, but I had hit my threshold. Also, I knew that I had a giant reorg project in my craft room to do, and the thought of bringing more home really was restraining me quite a few times. I picked up this Stampin' Up! Tab punch. If your brain's not like processing it yet, watch this. You take it and you go like this, and then you fold it and you have a cute little tab for your pages or your tags that you pull out, whatever. So $5 isn't great for a used punch, but a Stampin' Up! Punch, and it was a tag punch, so I wanted it. You know, sometimes you just do. You, me, and the trees. I am a major tree lover, and it's just an acrylic sticker. Very cool. They had a million of them if you want one. Now, Andrea and I kind of had a good laugh about me buying these. There was a bin, and it said something about ends, and you could buy a certain price or a thickness for an inch. I picked up less than an inch because Andrea was like, well, you don't need a whole inch. Like, there's no rule that says you have to buy. So I got less than an inch and said, you know, just charge me $1. One beautiful blue one, some stars. I really liked this one for collages or tags. There's a lot of it, and it goes two different ways. Really neutral vintage look. And it's thin. So if in your collection you have only modern papers, a lot of thick cardstock, and you just want to go pick up some thin papers, these creative reuse places are great for that. They had whole sheets, but I just wanted these. I don't know. You see a paper, you think I want that one. I picked up maps, Alabama, Georgia, Great Britain and Ireland, and Kentucky. And what I did was I opened them up and I just took a peek in them because I'm picturing them as the inside of journal covers, maybe the outside. So I don't want a really dense city. I want a lot of different colors in it. And mostly I was just looking at the map, the colors, not where it was from or anything like that. Andrea went through the woodblock stamps with an attention to detail that I could not master. I couldn't resist this one. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder where you are. You get the rest. She was talking about, she had some ideas like embossed backgrounds or background stamps. It's going to look adorable on the wall too. That's it. It's originally Rubber Stampede. Promise me you'll never forget me ever, not even when I'm 100. Now, as a Pooh fan, I do have this one. This one's a little long sometimes for the space I want to use it in, and I loved the image with it. Had to bring that home. And she picked both of those out. She had a couple others. She said, I just have to show you. You don't have to take them. Shell braid, no iron. I don't know if you can tell. It's gold and yellow. And I don't want to open it up. It's like a scalloped shell. Cheryl, do you want some of this? Do you need all of it? I mean, it's yours, dibs, if you want it. I just couldn't leave it behind. It was too cool. And I thought it would be really fun on some springy stuff. Just nice. This is 2.5 yards. At Scrap PDX, I don't really check the prices. Their prices are very fair. But 2.5 yards, think of it as card embellishment. In a store or somewhere else, paper crafting area, for this, you would have paid easily $5. And I definitely didn't pay that. And 2.5 yards is much more than we would get. Okay, I saw this one, then I saw another section. There were like 1 million of them. Are you familiar with a company called Hot Off the Press? There's a parent company too, and I always forget which one. Hot Off the Press is a paper crafting company near me in Oregon, Canby, Oregon, not very far away. I believe maybe they have a warehouse sale. I'm not sure. If they do, I really need to do a better job getting it on the calendar. I think one year I had it on there, but it didn't work out. This Scrap PDX had a ton of their stuff. So there were packages and packages of these. The purple caught my eye, the clocks, this one. Even if I don't use them all, it was 25 cents. So they're thin paper. Oh my gosh. Look at that, Andrea. Look at that blue and green one and that purpley one. They're thin paper. They were 25 cents. And there was like a whole box of these packages. And my guess is each one of the packages was the same. Look at those for spring. Oh my gosh. I should have opened it up at the store, but it was so nicely taped. So what I was thinking was I can put these on cardstock, or I use packaging. This one's a little thin. This one's a little thick. This is a 12 by 12 thing. So I'll look around. I'll find some stuff to put them on. I can ink the edges if I want or not. Then I'll make tags out of them. So I'll have tons and tons. Look, it's like some of the amazing stuff Mary sends me, except this time I actually got it myself. Oh my gosh, look at these. 25 cents is what I paid for this. So put Scrap PDX on your to-do list. It is, I will say, especially based on the likely age of my viewers and that kind of thing, it is not a neighborhood that I would recommend you go by yourself to. Please take a friend, think about where you're parking, be just aware of your surroundings for sure. So that's part of why I haven't been there in so long, because you have to have a shopping partner. Okay, so this same thing, it's a paper pizzazz, hot off the press. It's all the same related company from Canby. And this is from 2005. So maybe they just clear out their warehouse every once in a while and take it to Scrap PDX. Did I need this? No. Do I have papers I could cut up? Yes. Did I want this? Yes. I think these were like maybe 5 cents a piece. I thought these would make really fun envelopes, or they could make smaller. Either this might not be big enough for an A2 size envelope. I think it said the size in the store, but I wasn't paying attention. 8. I don't think 8 inches is quite enough. If memory serves me, I might need 8 1/4 for a decent sized envelope, especially if you're going to embellish well on your card. But I can make all sorts of smaller envelopes with these, and it's just cute. I thought winter, spring, purple lovers, there's lots of stuff in there. Okay, see basic gray, bring it home. I don't know. I know there's just, you have your thing. I love stickers that are not shiny. Stickers that are just matte, so that you can use Wink of Stella. You can take a black or white pen and add details or stitching or dots. And I really, really, really wish that Echo Park, would do some of that. That's one of the things I loved about the basic gray embellishments. Now, these are not stickers. I didn't research it that well. It was 25 cents, okay? But they're matte. So I can take them and I can sparkle them up with Wink of Stella. I can draw details on these leaves or on the branches. I could put white circles on this dog, whatever I want to do. I don't know that I have a paper collection that specifically goes with this, but I thought it would be fun. Then a couple of pieces of cardstock. So for 25 cents, I got a thing of cute buttons, a sheet of cut aparts, little die shapes, right? And 2 nice pieces of cardstock. And the buttons are actually pretty cool. You know, they're not, oh, I have a million of those buttons. There's a yellow flower in there. Very cool. Okay, I'm glad I picked it up. I didn't see any other basic gray in there. Then, speaking of matte stickers, these are Jelly Bean Soup Hampton Art. There were like a lot of these, and I can't remember. I think this was 50 cents for the sheet, which, you know, is not the cheapest thing ever, but I like them. Blue and yellow, right? And remember this, it's a tab that folds over. Beautiful day, it's a tab. How you been? Peas and thank you. Eat your veggies. Very fun colors for spring. There was a whole tub of these. I mean, a bunch of different kinds. And I just went, yep, these 2 next. That's how I shop. There were postcards. I only found one old one that I thought was cool and wanted. And I just thought this might be fun for an art journal page. Petergate, York, 1893. So that I thought was a fun image. Sometimes, at least in stores around here, an old photo like this can be like $1 or $2. Maybe this wasn't in the right place. I don't know, but 10 cents I thought was very reasonable. These, I believe, were 10 cents, and there was a whole tub of them, so they were priced right. These are all Portland scenes. The county courthouse in Portland, Pioneer Square in Portland. This is 1907 Rose Parade image. I got a couple of these because they were cool. Yep. Floral decorated automobile, June 21st, 1907. That is fun. And trees. So I got those. I picked some stamps out of the stamp bin, and then there were other stamp bins. It looked like stamp collectors had been giving their collections. Oh my gosh, I was just in heaven. I could spend all day picking things out of the stamp bin. And the funny thing is, I think they're 10 cents each. I don't know, maybe I should just go in there and like buy a bag full, but then would I have to count them? Maybe there's a place in the store where they sell by weight. These things are key rings, like a bronze color, brass color. So maybe they go with some of the pins or hardware that I have to use with tassels. These, they either sell 25 cents each or by weight. So I just picked out $2 worth of them, called it good. So there's all my stamps. Now, these things, I sent some of these in a journal to Nancy, and she loved them. And I hadn't actually used them, I don't think, when I sent them to her. I had an idea for what they would be for. I was thinking tabs, and then you put on the end, and you pull out your pocket or whatever with them. Or you could put them on your page like this. Not maybe my color palette of choice, but spring is coming. And then this time when I was there, they had some denim ones, some sparkly ones, just a little bit different color. Now, mind you, these are in a bin with all sorts of colors, and I'm picking out the denim ones. And then Andrea found this because I'm working on the dog journal. So it's a bone and a Scotty dog. And then these are sparkly Scotties. And if you don't like the sequins, we were thinking you could always turn them over, right? The dog could just face the other way. So either that way or that way. But they're just cute little guys. And I think I have, a pack of bones, red and white, or just red. And some blue. Yeah, I was just having fun. And then little paws. So we were thinking about my pet journal that I'm working on. Dog. It's actually, this one's dog, not pet. I want to show you these because I want to look. They had tons of these, and they said stamped envelope, $1.50 or something like that. They're sealed, so I just picked one that had a cool stamp on the outside because I thought, well, I tried to shake it and like peek a little, but I couldn't. And I thought, well, at least I got one stamp I know I like. Oh my gosh. It's a whole envelope of those. Wow. Okay, good thing I picked one I liked. I thought it was like randoms. Oh my gosh. Okay, so note to self, I should just buy more of those because that is crazy. Look at it. Super cool. So it is a white, black, gray, and red stamp. I could easily ink it up like with a vintage photo or tea dye if I want it more taupe colored, and then I'd still have that look. You know, it doesn't have a lot of color in it. I am not sorry about that purchase. That was super fun. I thought it was gonna, I don't know what I thought was in the envelope, but I don't know anything about stamp collecting. So if all of you looked at that and knew exactly what was gonna be in there, good job. But look at this one. Had a great time. Okay, this is Chatterbox from Make It Meaningful. It's 2 sheets of, it says self-adhesive die cut transparency quotes. I don't know. Does that just mean stickers, people? It's a lot of words. At first, when they were transparency, I thought, okay, well, I'll have to stick them. And then I'm pretty sure, yeah, they're stickers. Okay, that's cool too. That's just their separate tab. These are giant. We judge of man's wisdom by his hope. Where there is love, there is life. A friend is one who knows us but loves us anyway. Don't postpone joy. Okay, that's why I bought it. I'd rather have roses on my table than diamonds around my neck. The principal business of life is to enjoy it. To travel, hopefully, is better than to arrive. The greatest virtues are those which are most useful to other persons. The future is not a gift, it is an achievement. What really matters is what you do with what you have. I saw that one too and I liked it. The excellence is in the details. Wanting to be someone else is a waste of the person you are. Oh, that's sweet. Either I will find a way or I will make one. The family you come from isn't as important as the family you're going to have. I think this might have been like 50 cents. I don't think it was $1. I don't know. I thought they were cool. So I think that is everything I picked up. I spent, maybe it was $23. I was kind of surprised because usually when I go there, I have a tendency to spend around $40 or something. I thought maybe that's Mecca in Eugene. This was the first time that Andrea had been to Scrap PDX. She did comment that she thought Mecca was a little cleaner, which of course, yeah. I mean, Scrap PDX is like a giant messy warehouse. I hope you had fun laughing at the things I purchased and that you recognize that we do not need it all. I have stamps that I need to use. I think I might have maps. I don't know. I might just have to like have a journal cover making year or something. Oh, other videos. So this haul video, I'm going to have a video about the reorg in my craft room and a tidy up video too because it got real messy. You will see those sometime, I don't know, around in the next week or so. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.